Rye.
You called the rye.
Yeah. I mean, immediately.
You were like, this is a rye. Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Erin.
And we are back with another Pours Unknown, which means we have drawn this sample at random from our Pours Unknown sample pool. Yep. Whole bunch of samples, most of which we've never tried before, with a few curveballs to keep us on our toes. We're going to smell it, taste it, give it a rating. Then we'll find out the price, weigh that against what we've tasted in the glass, see if that changes our rating before we find out what we're drinking. We do it this way so that you get the most honest opinions possible. As Erin gets into the nose, I'll let you know down there in the video description below, we have a link to our Patreon, which is where you can get plugged into our online community, get our barrel picks, get bonus content, be part of our virtual tastings each month, all kinds of fun stuff happening over there. Great community that just awesome people. Mm-hmm. And we've got merchandise at stuffandwhiskey.com, all kinds of stuff if you want to check that out as well. Clothing that neither of us are wearing and all sorts of stuff. What are you getting on the nose on this?
Fruity and funky.
Yeah, it's got some funkiness to it.
There's some funky fruitiness going on here.
You know the kind of funk it reminds me of? It's like a cheese funk. It's almost like
a stinky cheese funk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got like a stinky cheese funk to it.
It does. I agree. I concur.
I bet this is a rye. It's got like a little bit of pininess to go with the funk.
Interesting.
Let's get this on the palate. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this nose. Yeah, my radar's going off.
This tastes, dare I say, like a craft rye?
I'm not so sure that that's a true statement.
That's fine.
It could be.
That's what it reminds me of, if that means anything to you.
Yeah. When we talk about crafty notes, it's just when you taste all the legacy distillery stuff, it all has kind of a clean flavor to it. Mm-hmm. Craft has a little bit more sauce. But yeah. Sometimes that's good.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
Yeah.
In this particular glass, I don't know what it is yet. I don't know if it's good or bad. I'm going to take another sip, though.
Yeah, I'm going to take another sip, too.
I think overall, the sweetness on the palate goes away for me. It was smelling very sweet on the nose. On the palate, I'm getting more straw on the flavor and less. I expected fruit. I'm not getting any fruit.
Yeah, I can see you on straw. I'm getting like a candied pine note. Like there is a sweetness with the piney kind of spearminty type of vibe to it. I guess like a sugary spearmint gum, right?
I can see that kind of in the aftertaste for me. I think up front, I'm not getting sweetness, but for me, it's like at the end.
Yeah. I will say it doesn't seem to be too terribly high a proof, but it does have a fair bit of flavor.
Yeah.
Also, for what it is.
I feel like I'm sitting really close to you. I love you, but I got to scoot over because I keep bumping you.
Okay.
Okay.
You need a little elbow room to get into this? All right. Now our focus is messed up over there. But
I know. I'm sorry.
Hopefully you can still see us.
I'll lean sometimes.
Okay. Yeah. Overall, I mean, the experience seems to be really nice for what it is. I think this is the type of thing that when you're doing a blind tasting, and this is kind of an important note actually, when you're doing a blind tasting, you're going into a pour not knowing what you're getting if it's double blind.
Yeah. We had no idea what we were walking into, bourbon, rye, anything.
And most things are from legacy distilleries, so you go in kind of looking for that type of profile.
Yeah,
and when you get something that's not that, it can put you on your heels a little bit.
Yeah.
And you're not really sure how to read it.
It might be, though. It just might taste different.
It could be. For whatever it is, while it might not be my flavor profile necessarily, it is something that I could reach for from time to time, and it does seem to be well crafted.
Yeah.
That's my take on it. Like it's balanced, there's no sharp edges. The finish is really nice for low proof.
I will say the more I sip it, the more I enjoy it. So that's a good thing. So I think I'm ready to give my rating based on that information. I'm going thumbs up. It's not necessarily my flavor profile, even though I do think this is a rye. There's that funky note that I didn't love, but it got better as I sipped it, so I don't dislike it. I do like it. Thumbs up.
Yeah, the nose is still kind of funky, but none of that funk comes through on the palate to me, personally speaking.
I disagree.
It's fine. More pine, spearmint, candied spearmint, sugary spearmint, and then like a nice oak profile with a little bit of just general like Christmas baking spices type thing in it.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a just okay. Not because I don't like it. It's just not something I would reach for that often. I've got to be in a very specific mood to want this. And so for me, it's just okay. But I mean, it's bordering on thumbs up. I think depending on price, I could be swayed to thumbs up.
Can I change? I may have to be just okay.
You trying to change up?
No, I'm sticking with it.
All right.
Sticking with it. Thumbs up.
This is either 66 or 99. I did not think this out when I labeled
I
it a
don't
long
think we
time
have
ago.
99.
Okay, well, that would answer the question.
Let me check and make sure we don't have 99.
If we don't have 99, then this
we do not have 99.
Okay.
We go up to 97.
It's almost like I planned ahead. Past Josh. Past Josh was smart.
Okay.
All right, number 66 in our pool price is...
So this is $65.
I think that's right on par for what I kind of expected.
Yeah, that's what I expected it to be. But based on the fact that I don't love it, it's a little bit more than I want to pay for this. So I'm going to go just okay.
Okay. I'm going to stay just okay. I don't dislike it for that. It seems to be, again, very well crafted.
Yeah.
I am just a sweet bourbon guy, and this is not that.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Okay.
What are we drinking?
This is Castle and Key Restoration Rye. It's 101 proof, and this is thanks to Bill and Delia Kavanaugh.
All right. Hey, we just had Castle and Key bourbon a few weeks back on the channel, actually. And that one also, I don't even actually remember. I'm not. I was going to say I knew what that one was, but I'm actually going to start editing that video. So I don't remember what it was. We do too much stuff over here. But nonetheless, we had that. If you want to see what our reaction was on that, just go back.
Because we don't even know what our reaction was. We don't remember.
I remember being surprised by it in some ways.
Okay.
No spoilers.
Okay.
Because a lot of people really hated that. And I think the title of the video is like, people really hated this.
Okay.
We try it blind or something like that. So that's coming up, or did already come up. But this right here, recalling what I think I remember about that pour, I think this is a little bit better crafted, which makes sense. Rye matures faster than bourbon does. So if you have a young rye versus a young bourbon, young rye tends to taste more mature.
Is this young?
Yeah, all their stuff is fairly young. They just haven't been making their own distillate for all that long.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, overall, not bad. If you're looking for a rye that's kind of different from legacy stuff, and you're looking for something that has like some pretty packaging, all that good stuff, this isn't the worst thing you could buy, which is not a ringing endorsement, but
I feel like the price that it is fair for what it is. It's a well-crafted craft rye.
Yeah.
If that's your jam, you're not getting ripped off. It's not my jam. It's not your jam. We probably wouldn't buy it. However, it's good for what it is.
There you go. If you thought this video was good for what it is, go ahead and like it. Subscribe to the channel if you like blind tastings, because that's what we do over here every single week, week in and week out. And that bell down there will actually help you know when we're going live, because we do live stream once a month, and would love for you to join us for a pour.
Absolutely. That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching, and be good to each other. Until next time. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, we have to do thumbnail.
Yeah, we gotta do thumbnail. I gotta know what my title is. Quote unquote craft rye contender. I feel like I just used contender on something else. I used contender or pretender.
What if I say?
And you sung that in it. Craft rye.
I am nothing if not predictable.